Bienvenidos, damas y caballeros, soldados y vuestras mercedes. I'm your host, Spanish Galleon. Pardon me. And as I edit my setup, welcome back to another stream. Today, we're going to be playing a game called 911 Operators. Or Operator. Sorry, I don't know why I put operators. The S is silent. It's a game I have, and I've never played it before, so I'm gonna test it out. It should be a quick stream. We'll see if I play it again. So as it sets up, how are we all doing today? Are we doing good? I hope we're doing good. So there's more games, including another game that I have called Transport Inc. But let me show you. There you go. There's me. So as you can see, it shows you all the games there. So I have this one as well, but for now, let's get into it. Games Operators. Digital Dragons 911 Operator. Wow. It is loud. Let's start the tutorial. Normal is fine. I gotta use headphones, okay? That's fine. So yeah, we'll play this for a little bit, see if I like it, see it not. How to talk. Try to remain calm. Briefly describe the situation briefly, facts only. Try to answer all questions. Execute the commands of the 911 operator. Don't argue with the 911 operator. Don't disconnect too late. After the end of the conversation, don't use that phone to make another call. The operator might need to contact you again. 4W's rule. The common questions to ask during an emergency call: where are you? What happened? When did it happen? Is still going on. And who is involved in the accident? Possibly, does someone have any weapons? Don't call 911 unnecessarily. Remember, the 911 emergency number is for emergencies only. When you call 911 to report a non-emergency or an irrelevant issue, you're blocking the line for people who are in real danger. Don't call 911 to get map directions for a trip, make a complaint about public service, or to check if your phone works properly. If you deliberately make an unnecessary 911 call, you might face serious legal consequences. Don't be afraid to call. If you have any doubts, you should call 911. Better do it. If you have any doubts if you should call 911, better do it. The operator will help you the best they can and will decide if your case requires an emergency response. In any other case, the operator will provide you with the necessary instructions or information. First aid, something that you could bandage the wound, put pressure, call 911, keep pressure. For fractures, okay. Call 911 if it's really bad. Signs of heart attack. So they're not moving. Open, you could see the bone. Neck injury. Unbearable pain. Bleeding. Deformed. Chest pain. Pain in the upper body. Shortness of breath. Cold sweat. Nausea. Lightheadedness. Fatigue. Doom. You gotta call 911, sit down, and wait. What is this all for? Can they smile? Droopy face. Can they raise both arms? Impediment of speech. Time. Okay, survive a tornado. Earthquake. Seizure. Wow. Choking. Fainting. CPR. Pulmonary resuscitation. Poisoning. Car accident. First aid. What is this all for? Really? Only about a quarter of all calls are actually serious? Domestic violence, health problems, car collisions. Panic. Burns. Shock. Evacuation. Hypothermia. Venomous snakes. Wow. Missing child. Violence. Care. Prank calls. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear. I can't hear. Okay. Okay, let's start deployment. Let's start duty. A firefighter. Uh. Okay, right click. Are they going? Oh, they are going. So, from my understanding, from my own personal experience, if it's anything more than or if it's a fire bigger than a trash can, call the call the 911 or call the firefighters and evacuate the building. So, trash on fire is definitely something that needs to happen. Okay, that's not bad. This is an okay game. Where are you? All right. Okay. Car has been stolen. Okay. My ooh, amputated. My gosh. How? How? Wow. Imagine getting like absolutely gorked. That must suck, Chief. All right. Efficiency 33%. That's the wrong number. I see. All right. Okay. Technically, I could send them to go get them, but I think it's what you call it man beat woman case, if you know what I mean. I really want to see undercover pizza. Yeah, that's right. Take them out. What is this? A car accident. Oh my gosh. Address? All right, well, result. Uh, okay. Do I have a send all? Why are there so many people?
What's your emergency? Hello? Is anyone there? If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay? Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me, it's my thought. I accidentally called 911.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, no, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for
I'll say.
Of course. I'm sorry. 1384. I'll wait for the location. We're ready.
Oh my gosh.
What are the order 10-4? Injured on board. I'll wait for the location on the 779. Waiting for instructions. Lost people in the
Whatever. I don't think there was anything. Send in the cavalry. Send in the cavalry. A bank robbery? What? What are you talking about? A, a bank robbery? What is this? I have to keep two of them back. Yeah. You got backup. Don't worry. I see. I literally can't. I just gotta wait until it resolves itself. Are they fine? They're fine. Okay. Okie dokie. Um, could you not? This is such a weird city. Is this America? Is this America? Dang. Whatever. Go back to patrol. Oh, they're here. Mew, mew, mew. The police precinct. All right, nice. Ah, it's okay. Okay, a couple people were injured. $2,245. Why? Whatever. I made money. Okay. Staff. How do I give him equipment? Pistol. Yeah. Just shoot him. I see. He's injured. When is he gonna be not injured? Okay. We're gonna just wait. I see. Okay, this is not a bad game. A bit slower, but that's fine. Do I have 2 units? What is that? One who
Reporting. Reporting. I copy. Go in there.
Okay. How do I see where
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? I hear a lot of noise coming from the apartment next door. It's keeping my kids up. They can't get to sleep. Can you do something about it?
Do you know what's happening at your neighbor's place?
Some kind of a party, I guess. I hear a lot of voices and loud music.
Do you feel threatened in any way?
Honestly, yes. I don't feel safe.
Do you know who lives there?
Students. There are 4 of them. 1 couple and 2 guys.
Could you tell me why you're not feeling safe?
While I was going to my apartment, I saw a guy leaving my neighbor's place. He was acting weird. Very weird. Like maybe he was on drugs.
Okay, well, where's the address?
What's the address you're calling from?
Okay.
I have emergency services on the way. Stay at your apartment and stay calm, okay?
Thank you. I'll be waiting at my place. Bye.
Wait for the location on the 77 ID. With the air situation. Waiting for understood.
Car accident. There's probably nothing, but you know.
Right away. Reporting right away. You got any SPOs with PTO info? Case resolved.
Oh my gosh.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
Where? Who's under fire?
We're red 10-4.
Them? Oh my gosh. No.
Reporting. Heading over there.
Go, 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 go.
Reporting. I copy. Go in there. Heading over there.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
Okay. Does anything else hurt?
Does anything else hurt?
No, I can't feel anything except the pain in my belly.
Okay.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
Well, maybe it's because of the...
What's your address?
Address, sir? to send the ambulance immediately.
Oh God, what have I done? Please, get the ambulance here fast.
Two.
2247 West Maple.
What was it resolved? I, I I really can't do anything. Oh my gosh. Drug usage. Where? Oh my gosh. Actually, these guys are pros.
Reporting. Heading over there.
911, what's your emergency?
Good evening. I have a problem with my daughter. She's screaming, pregnancy, completely out of control.
Okay.
Is your daughter hurt?
No.
What happened?
Ma'am, what's happening?
I just can't calm her down. She's pulling my hair. She's almost my height.
How old is she?
Is your daughter?
14.
Ma'am, it doesn't sound like a 911 situation. Please deal with your daughter yourself or call the education support.
But how? She breaks everything in a room. Send someone in. I need help.
What do you want us to do? Come over there and shoot her?
What? Excuse me?
I was just being sarcastic. Sorry, ma'am.
That was very inappropriate. I will file a complaint for that. I assure you, sir. Goodbye.
Yeah, yeah. Deal with your daughter, lady. I don't even want to hear it. Who's... I literally can't do anything. Is it done? Birthday hut. Someone had a heart attack. Oh my. Oh my lord. Is the situation under control? I think it is. They're just waiting for it.
What are the orders?
Pregnant woman. It's fine. Pregnancy.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, there's a strange car parked here. Could you check it?
What's concerning?
What is it about this parked car that has you concerned?
Private cars are not allowed to park here.
Why is that, sir?
It's for safety reasons. Maybe I'm overreacting, but could you send the police and check it?
Can you give me the address of where this car is parked, sir?
Oh my gosh.
I'll have an officer check it out and they'll decide if the car should be towed.
Thank you. Bye.
What if I just ignore them? Oh, shoot. 5 officers needed? What is this? Actually, you deal with it. These two need to get some experience. This guy, yeah.
What are the orders? Affirmative. Waiting for orders. Waiting for instructions.
Building on fire.
Waiting for instructions. On my way.
I'll send 2 firefighters. A bill given. Okay, it's not bad. Perfect.
911, what's your emergency?
What is it now?
Hello? There were some guys here fighting. Can you do something about it?
Do they have
See
weapons?
if they had any weapons.
No, I didn't see any.
How many?
How many of them are there?
There are 2 of them.
Is anyone injured?
Injured?
I don't think so. They've just started and they're mostly shouting and pushing each other.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at
I like how they muddle the address. Alright, I'll send help.
Sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm listening. Heading over there. What are the orders? Waiting for understood.
Vehicle theft. I got you, MF.
Got injured. Going to hospital.
It'll resolve soon. Okay, good. Yes. I don't know what these little dots are above the head, but it's good to know that my guys are evolving. Oh yeah. Street fight. I mean,
We're ready.
they're fighting it. It's just it takes some time. I'm impressed. I earned a lot of money, but I'm not very efficient. I wonder if that says something about what you call it.
I copy. Going there. We're done here.
I ignored vehicle maintenance fines. Oh my. You've run in next city. Okay, nice. Albuquerque. Can I go back to Kaleolopi? You know, I've been to Albuquerque before. Albuquerque is okay. Let's go back to Kapolei. Kapolei is a Hawaiian city situated on the island of Oahu, very close to Pearl City. The city was carefully designed before starting construction, which makes the city unique from an urban planning point of view. The name of the city comes from the volcanic cone of Pu'okapolei and the mythological character Kapo, goddess of fertility, 15,000 population. Maintain a positive reputation after every duty in the city in order to proceed. Albuquerque. Albuquerque is located in the site of New Mexico. The city was founded in 1706 by Spanish colonials, but its dynamic growth started in the 20th century after the city connected to the legendary Route 66. Localization of Albuquerque provides outstanding weather conditions with an average 310 days of sunshine per year and a dry, mild climate. However, Albuquerque also has a dark side. The violent crime rate in the city is one of the highest in the nations, and annually 9.28 violent crimes per 1,000 residents, and over 30,000 property crimes were committed in 2015. Can I keep going? Chicago is locked. Chirac, baby. I'm pretty sure Albuquerque First. No, Santa Fe started early. Okay, yeah. Let's just do normal. All right, not a bad game. Not my type of game. I wouldn't really play this outside of this stream, but you know. Genesis Lee, Skylar Garcia. Okay, what I'm going to do, I don't have money. Can I go back to not this? Okay, let's go. Not all of Albuquerque, but you know.
Wait for the location on the 779
I have 4 cops. Oh, what is this? A motorcycle? No way. I was on I-10 once. Coronado Freeway. Uh, I've been to the airport before.
911, what's your emergency?
Calm down.
Sir, what's happening there?
What happened? Uh, what's the address?
What's the address you're calling from?
Okay, check her.
We're gonna get ambulance on the way. Have you checked her pulse? Is her body completely cold?
Ugh, nasty. Okay.
I'll send a patrol there. Please stay where you are and try not to move or touch anything.
What is this? Uh, was that? Oh, that's the call. Yeah. Known terrorists, illegal software, stalker. Genesis Lee. Oh wow. She dead. How do you even deal with that? I literally can't. You know, Walter White lives here.
Requesting support. Requesting support. What are the orders? On my way. Officer down.
911, what's your emergency?
My car was stolen in the middle of the street. While I was standing at a red light, he just dragged me out of my car and drove away.
Where?
What's the address of where this happened, sir?
It happened at
How many?
Suspects did you see?
3, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna need your license plate. Can you give that to me, please?
It's
What color is your car?
blue.
What type of car is it?
It was a van.
We're notifying the officers in the area now. They'll see if they can find your car.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Police transport needed.
Waiting for instructions. On my way.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there. Reporting. Affirmative. We are ready. Affirmative.
2247.
Affirmative.
2247.
We are ready. 10-4.
113, Lieutenant. I've got 1011 on 166.
I'm listening.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
Reporting. I copy. Going there.
Report on my way.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Reporting. Heading over there. Reporting. Right away. 1125. Can you go to the radio room?
Waiting for a copy. Going there. A copy. Going there.
No, no.
A copy. Going there.
We are ready. I copy. Going there. We can't do it now. Medical heading to hospital.
911. What's the emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Where?
Where are you calling from?
Around.
Okay. Is he breathing?
Yeah. Breath smells so bad.
Is he hurt?
Do you have any visible injuries?
No, I think he's not injured.
Is he drunk?
Possibly drunk.
Yeah, he smells like hell. Completely drunk.
I'll send someone right away.
Fine.
Waiting for orders. Understood. Reporting.
What is this? A car accident? Okay.
Got injured. Go.
Standing by. Reporting. On my way.
Reporting. Understood. Understood.
Waiting for instructions.
Oh my gosh.
Ready for the next case. Requesting support. Requesting support.
You know what? uh, free game. Select a city. Brussels, Chengdu, Chicago, Detroit, Guangzhou, Hutchinson, Istanbul, Jakarta, Kassel, Kiev, London, Los Angeles, Madrid, Medina, Melbourne, Mexico, Moscow, New Delhi, New York, Paris, Prague, Rio, St. Petersburg, San Francisco, Santiago. This is Chile, right? Seoul, Shanghai, Shinjuku, Stockholm, Sydney, Tokyo, Toronto, Vienna, Warsaw, Washington. Let's do Washington. Washington on normal. Okay, I get the basics. A helicopter. Wow. It's only okay, you know what? What is career? Single city run. Unique stories, daily routine. I think. How do I exit? Oh, I see. Leaderboards? Again, it's not my type of game. It's fine. My stream quality is low, so that's awful. Um, I played it. I played it. I'm just gonna uninstall it. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll probably return. It's fine. It's not a terrible game, but it's not a game I'd want to have in my inventory, which is good. Which is good. So, in the meantime, I unfortunately got rid of Attila. So, I have a Rome 2 campaign going on, so let me continue that. Actually, no. Well, yeah. In the meantime, I can just yap about a couple things. Oh, you know what else? I as I play this game, I could talk about what I plan to do. So I plan to do some videos. So the videos in the works now that I finish this vlog slash talking about my time in Japan. Or I guess instead of talking about my time in Japan, I could talk about. Sorry. What did he do? Who? Sorry, I'm. Anyway, so I got back the 6th or 7th of January, as you guys know. Telos, really? Wow. All right, next turn we're gonna go here, and these two are gonna go. Well, one is gonna hold up. Yeah, they're gonna go here and then here. You can't see, but after I came back in January, end of February, I went back. I mean, I didn't go back, but I went to watch a game, a Warriors game in San Francisco, and I got to see LeBron in person, and that was that was a treat.
I hope that this offer of coins will be taken in the right spirit of comradeship and respect.
Perfect.
Speak a foreign tongue, and yet you bargain as well as, well, I do. This is most welcome.
I cannot defend that. But it's okay. It's all Dalmatia. So I went to do that, and then in March, in early Easter weekend, I went to go to Boston for the first time, and I want to talk about that a little bit. As, as I'm playing this game, you can't see. Um, let me. I'll be the main attraction. Yeah. Okay, well. So I went to Boston because I wanted to go see a concert, back to back nights. It was the girl group Twice, K-pop girl group Twice. Now I'm not a once or I'm not even that big of a fan of girl groups, but Sorry, I play game. Did I? Oh, great. So I play game. No, I went to go see Twice in concert in Boston, which is interesting. Um, so I really got a appreciation for the uh the weekend getaway now. The weekend getaway is really awesome where you just go to a place for a weekend, you go and explore, and bam. So while I was in Boston, I went to go see. I took the Freedom Trail, which takes you from Bunker Hill to the Common and all the important sites there in between. So it was an experience. I even got to like touch my hand on the grave of John Winthrop, who was the first governor of Massachusetts. I went to go see MIT. I went to go see. Uh,
Ballista! Siege artillery ready?
and
Hold! Defensive positions! Field artillery ready? Hold these forces. Attack! Noble task. We will make our gods proud and their people have such sons as us. Scorpion! Ballista!
so what really impressed me the most about my trip
Sons of Mars!
was the other plebe. Sorry, I'm.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Oops. Oh, come on, you got this. You got this. So yeah, I got to touch the graves of famous historical people. I went to go see the sites. I saw the harbor. I saw Bunker Hill, the monument there. Oh my gosh, it was just history unfolding before me, and it was awesome. Um, like I really enjoyed it.
Defensive positions! Sons of Mars! Defensive positions! Principate! Jupiter gives us strength! Commander! Hail, Romans all! Scorpion! Artillery awaiting orders! Sons of Mars! On watch! Yours to command! Jupiter gives us strength! Our general is under attack!
Yeah. He's under attack.
Spear infantry at your command! Heavy!
Come on. Come on, Blabes. And anyway. So a place full steeped in history. I even saw like what you call it? Like I don't even know what you call it. But saw famous people. I went to a little bookstore as well, and it was nice. Like it was really nice to just, just be in a place that is so full of history. Boston was founded in like 1630, so that was old. And then obviously at night I went to the concert. I paid for like an extra pass, so I got like the deluxe edition, so to speak, and it was nice. Why is it open?
The battle is turning in our favor. Missile infantry ready.
And then yeah, these people got BTFO'd. Booyah. Die, die, die. Anyway, the ladies were awesome. I paid for the VIP package and I went for 2 nights. And that was great. The first night I did take a little bit of video, but the second night I decided I wanted to live more in the moment, and I did, and it was awesome. I'm pretty sure I got Nyan to see me. That I know, and possibly Chewy and or Momo to see me as well. So it was nice.
My lord wishes to bestow coin on your...
Yeah. I achieved one of the victory conditions. And where nearest army I have here? Okay. Can I send men to the battlefield? For the Great Northern War. Saba. No, let me take Crete. You don't have anyone, right? Rhodes, you have a couple of people. The San Saba Songbird. Okay, I am busy. But so it was a nice concert. They were really entertaining. I didn't get any of the songs. I only knew a couple, and they were the more famous English versions of the songs anyway. So I don't think I did a whole lot there. Mm, where are my armies? The girls were awesome. I really enjoyed their presence. I would highly recommend you go see them just out of, you know, just out of seeing them perform. It's a real treat. Um, I really enjoyed my time there. I think they are really great performers. And I did get some merch. I probably didn't need them, but I did get the merch and it was awesome.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Interesting. And yeah, I would love to do that again. Just be there with the women and what you call it? See them perform again once more. I really wanted to see my see the current group I liked, the Seraphim, but you know it is what it is. Um, would I recommend it? Oh, great! I have. Oh, I need more influence. I need more influence. Um, yeah. I do have plans for more trips, but those are just other trips I want to make. More videos that I want are
G4Y. Will you stand idle? Do these insolent dogs stir nothing in your bellies? Are you turned into women?
wow. Pay me. They're laying siege. I know. I know. They literally have no one else. Oh, they have a bunch of mercenaries? Oh. Stop. How do you even. How? How's that even possible? Oh my gosh. Oh, these kin. I hate the Civil War mechanic. Let me be an empire, please. Come on, come on, come on, get there. I am rushing. They are zooming. Who are they at war against? So yeah, more videos are coming up. I'm probably gonna do some gains. I need to just get rid of these Senate loyalists, and then I'll work on some gains video. But I need. Why are they getting more influence? Because they're militarists. +2 loyalty for 3 turns each. Great. House of Junia are my dogs. They are my dogs. But I need more influence. Yeah. Oh, I'll work on another gains video. Oh. Yeah. They're conquering my lands. No, attack me. I will wipe you out. Oh my gosh. Did she sack it or something? I don't understand. Why'd she leave it? A triumph? Why did I get a triumph? They sacked it. I mean, he deserves it, sure, but great. Now you're stuck, lady. Okay, these guys are gonna take on. 8 turns to repair it. Oh my goodness. They just destroyed me. Do I even want to take out the British? I don't even want to play this game anymore, cuz. Oh. I'm at fear of a civil war because they keep. They're militarists. Oh my goodness. I don't even have 300 senators. What if I assassinate one of them? There you go. They never stood a chance. So yeah, that was my trip in Boston, and I'm making more videos. Once I defeat these Senate bros, it's over for them. I'll work on some gains video because it's been a hot minute. I just gotta get rid of the Uravisky because they are just they have hate in their hearts. Where? I have to keep raising my cities. I hate you. I'm gonna slaughter all of you. Let me send you to Gallia. Let me send my eastern armies to Gallia. A world of wonder. Wow. Well, what? You're going to die next turn. All right. I'm just gonna move this guy up. Okie dokie. Toki doki. So I can show you the process of researching the topic for a gains video if you want as well. I didn't think the game would be so short. So let me. We still got a few hours anyway. Let me set it up. Ay. And then I'll show you just the simple process of what I gotta do. Besides, my last video was in October, and that's quite a while ago. Okay, what is this one? Yeah, the script. And the reason I can't do anything more is because I need to. I could say, I don't know, do a little bit of this in my place of work or employment, but that would not be a good thing for me. Cause I mean, one, I'd be betraying them, and two, I don't have my sources here, which I need my sources because it's the name and all the times they're ever mentioned. Okay, 85. I need volume 2? No. When was this? I need volume 2. Yikes. Yikes-a-rooney. Yeah, I need volume 2. Give me a second to set up. Philological. And then I'll share. This might be a bad idea, as we might yet see. But have here the gains and stuff. So what I do is I have a document here, which ignore that. This is where I write my stuff. But then I have the sources here to tell me who's who. So I forget who I'm on. 93 BC. Is that where it's at? Give me a second. I might. So that's the process. I will leave it on the official website, but you could see this is this is what I'll be referencing. 64 BC. Really? Why did I put it here? I thought it was sorry. I went too far. There we go. So I'm at Lepidus. So I'll go to where I have Lepidus. So in the script I have, I go to the branch that I have, which is the Lepidi. So I go regularly +1. $78. Is that what I'm on? Yeah. So it looks like I completed Lepidus, his year. Okay. Which means, so this part, Lepidus done. So who else do I have? Kata, Cicena, Lucullus. This Lucullus is gonna. This is the same Lucullus that was in Expeditions Rome that we played. Lepidus. He was Pro Quaestor. Consul 66. Really? Which Lepidus was this? So I'm looking at the Wikipedia page now. 78. 76. So this is a different Lepidus. They all have the same name. So to differentiate them, I'll name them what they are in Broughton, which is what you see. Marcus Aemilius Lepidus. So Marcus Aemilius Lepidus. Space C for consul, and then 66. To differentiate them. So whenever they achieve their highest office, so if it was consul, it'd be C. If it was praetor, it'd be P. If it was quaestor, it'd be O for other offices. If it's tribune, O. If it's something else, it'll be something else. So this man, and then I have the same setup. This man held the office of blank, or XX, for the years XXX, AUC, parentheses, XXX, BC, semicolon, and the other offices, and held the other, or what do I call it? Because I try to keep it all the same. And held the other offices of colon. What was he this time? Broughton. Pro Quaestor. What the? Wednesday we'll be playing Medieval 2. Nope, we will not be playing Medieval 2. It's too big. Let me download the other game that I want to play in the meantime. So we tried 911 Operator, which is not bad. Age of Empires, Agent A. Oh, you know what? We could finish Alba. Yeah, let's finish Alba. So Pro Quaestor in the province, Idelos between something and something. I don't know who that is. The term Nicanor, but it looks like it's not a modern source. So I'm gonna copy, not paste it there. Damn. It didn't work because it's a PDF. Delos. It doesn't give me an author, so if it doesn't give me an author, it does give me because this is the source here. But if it doesn't give me an author, the only thing I could do in this situation would be to say of Pro Quaestor how do I put it? Pro Quaestor for the years, space, colon, or for the years of, and then, this is annoying. '78 BC, right? So 676 AUC. 676 AUC or 78 BC. Roman history, man. And then blah, blah, blah. So I'll write during, or mention, there is mention that this Aemilius, because all of them, when I say them, are Aemilius, just so it could be easier on me. This Aemilius served as a proquaestor in some eastern province, but no ancient source was found to corroborate the claim. And I move on, space, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just to make sure, I'm going to go back to Broughton, because usually in these big stories, they'll have some name. So, for example, in the histories, if they're important enough, they'll name them. So, CIL, Kikero, that sort of thing. So they'll be named. But since he's not named, and it's been like 6 months since October, I'm gonna skip it because these are just modern sources. So blah, blah, blah. So he's done for now. Manias. Legates. You know, a legate can either be a general, second only to the consul, or he could be a like an ambassador. So he's a person with power. Now in Latin, in Collar and Daniel's first year Latin, they write legate as a lieutenant or an ambassador. For me, a lieutenant is like an army position, like a subordinate to like, cause there's a general and there's his aide de camps, his chief staffs, but there's no lieutenant. So lieutenant is technically a correct word, but not. Mamercus Aemilius Lepidus Levianus. Wow. Who is his father? Marcus Livius Drusus. So he's part of the Livius tree. Sorry, I'm reading about it. So he was adopted. If you don't know, I'm in the Aemilius tree. I'm right after Sulla's reign. Or I'm about to be in Sulla's reign. When does he die? No, I'm right in the immediate aftermath of Sulla's reign. I just made it out of there. Okay, so he's a real guy, but I have to make mention that he is adopted. So, console 77. This man was an adopted son from the Livia family and held the offices of consul. I disconnected, but now I'm back. Hello. 677 AUC and 77 BC. That's nice. 677 AUC, which was 77 BC. Semicolon, and held the other offices of blank for the for the years AUC BC. So they argue in Broughton that he was a praetor by 80 BC, but we don't know. So the first source we have here is Cicero, Brutus's line 175. So I go to my source sheets that I have to make 2 more entries. I do have him mentioned here. By Diodorus Siculus. Why do I have him mentioned? If I have him mentioned, that means I have him from before. But where from before? Ah, here it is. See, I already have it, so I don't need to do it. Why did 77 come before? Okay, so I have him, and it says, Mamercus Aemilius Lepidus Livianus, consul 77. This man was consul for the year 677 AUC, 77 BC, and held the other offices of legate, praetor, and whatever for the years sometime between 667 to 661 AUC, which would be the latest 88 BC, which was legate and or praetor. This man belonged to another family, was adopted into the Aemilia Gains and the Lepidi branch, taking the praenomen of Mamercus in honor of the earliest members of the Gains. During his time at Legate, Rome was in the midst of the social war, or the War of the Allies, in which Aemilius faced the general and defeated them and their army. So during his first consulship, this man, or Aemilius, I have to move this afterwards, but whatever. So Cicero, Brutus, I already have him. That's interesting. All right, Cicero, known works. I have a link. So I open up the tab with the link. I go to his works. This is not the right one. So I go to other works, and it usually can get it. Cicero, Brutus. So we go to the translation, and we look for line 175. So line 175 says, nearly at the same time lived Decimus Brutus, whose fellow consul with Mamerticus, 77 BC, and was equally skilled in both Greek and Roman literature. Lucius Scipio likewise was not an unskilled speaker, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we have mention of Mamerticus. So I'll just take this line, copy, go to the source page, go to his section, type Cicero Brutus and 175 space curly braces untexted format. There you go. So he's mentioned Mamerticus, which is, if we go to Broughton, Decimus Unius Brutus, yeah. Okay, next is Sallust's Histories. So we go back to the sources. We go to Sallust if we have him, but if not, we go to other known sources or general sources. You guys can't see. You're only stuck on the stuff. But we go to Sallust's Historiae, online translation. No, Latin text. The Latin text. What is it? Book 3, chapter 48, verse 10. Book 3. Oh. 48. Tumultus intercessit bruto et Mamerco concilibus. Okay, we found him. So we'll take it. Quirites. But I don't think... Sorry. I don't think they make any other mention other than he lived, which he did. So Sallust Historiae 3:48:10. And then note for me to translate it, which I never will. Or maybe not never, but I don't have the time right now. But now I want to see if he has it in the, no, not Latin, Google. 3:48. He doesn't. Oh yeah, 48:10. So it reads, there was an outbreak in the consulship of Brutus and Mamerticus, and after it, Gaius Curio was long enough your master to cause the death of the guiltless tribune. But it wasn't. He doesn't say anything else other than they were consul. So I can't really. There isn't much to do, and this is half the reason why it takes me forever to do these scripts, because especially in the older versions, especially as you go back in history, it's literally, they were consul, they did one or two things, and that's it. Let me show you the sources that I have here. So these are the official sources. And I literally write the branch names, I write out the people, and then any mention of them and what that mention was, it goes here. So for example, this is Louis, this is straight out of the book, and if it made a mention, I put it down. So I'll keep it on the sources for now. Yeah. just so that I could have everything on one page. So you guys can just look at the sources. Sallust, Fasti Cap is the Fasti Capitolini. So here's the bibliography. They're here. I know they're here. I know. I do it so often. Yeah. So Consolaris, Fasti Consolaris de Grassi. De Grassi, from my understanding, is an Italian guy who put all these together. So there's like a column. And so he just, from that column, he wrote down basically all the names of the consuls, because the Romans kept at least a tablet with all the consuls and when they served. So 77 or 78, Americus Lepidus. Yes. So after that, after I find it, I go here and do Fasti, or do I do Fasti? What do I do? Degrassi. I do Degrassi. Fasti Cap Consulares. Curly braces. There you go. Okay. Brutus's name entire: Mamericus Aemilius Lepidus Lelianus Ascon 81C Obsec 58 Chronographon. I'll look next at the date. So there's the Chronica, which I need to look at anyway. And then there's the chronography of 354. And again, it's just a list that shows all the days when or all the years and the consul that served. So Cassiodorus, I know, is lying to me. No, he's not lying to me. Cassiodorus did a good job. 77, Mamericus, Aemilius, and Brutus, which is 492. So then I go to here. I go no. Is the Hidatius Fasti something else? Yes, it is. Give me a second just to double check. Yes, it is. Okay. Where is it? Theodorus, good source. Consulares, chronography, Cassiodorus. Oh, so in a situation like that, I'll just look at what it is. I think it's Chronica, right? I have a certain name for it. All right, I will be right back. So. Hello, I'm back. So, sorry about that. As you can tell, it just takes a while for me to do these things because I have to make sure that everything is, recorded and that I'm not missing anything, or if I am, that I document it. See, like, look, it's Fasti Capitolini I see here, but then I also put Triumphales, which means it's not Consulares, it's Capitolini. So I was wrong here, which sucks, but it is what it is. I think it's Capitolini. Yes. Okay. Cassiodorus Chronica, and then we do 492. Why do you do 492? Oh, since the founding of the city? I think so, yeah. No, it's not the founding from the city. It is the founding from the city, but why is it not 600? I don't know. Anyway, it'll be 492 space or double space 77 and then after Cassiodorus it is chronography of 354. And what did it have to say? It's 492 or 677. Yeah. I don't know why his is different. It just is. Americo et Juliano. So then I copy that and there you go. So we could get rid of those things. He also is in Hidatius and Hidatius, yeah. So we gotta go to the Fasti Hidatius. I call it Fasti Hidatius. Hidatius, yeah. Copy that. Sakara. I thought it was Sakura. Go to 677. Bruto et Mamerco. So it's Hidatius Fasti. Yeah. Okay, next up is Degrassi. I already have Ascon 81C and Obsec 58. I don't know who those are, but general sources would tell me. Which is why I have a section called General Sources. So we'll go to so Ascon. And then I just look down the list to find it. Oh. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, S, S, S. Asconius commentaries on Cicero. So we'll go to the Latin text. What was it? 81C. We'll go down to 81, which is the red numbers, which you can't see, but. Huh? Okay. 81C. No pro Cornelio. 81C. 80, 89. 82. Oh, okay. I found it. Contemptissimum nomen electum esse ex eis qui tribunus plebeianus fuerant post infractum tribunaciam potestam asula ante restutam Gnaeus Pompeo apparat fuit autem in tribunas plebeianus plebeian ante, what's that, 12? Duodecum annos decimus bruto et mamericus lepido consulus. So we take that section. He's literally talking about how someone was elected tribune of the plebe after Sulla's reign, or during Sulla's reign, but it was 12 years before Lepidus was a consul. Who would this be? Asconius. So it's author, and then I think this is pro Cornelio. No. What did it say? Asconius, commentaries on Cicero. What did it say in Broughton? Asconius. Okay. Asconius 81C. So because there was text before and afterwards, I have to add etc. before and after so that you know there's more before and after, which is why I do this, so that you guys have the sources. So when I do them, you can look it up so that, you know, I'm not crazy. Okay, so that's Ascanius done. Obsequa 58. I am not even going to, it's just not even worth my time to do that. Obsequanes. Okay, so it is obsequanes. 58. Go to 58. This is a bit boring, but and it's the consuls. So Legata Pompey suffered a prodigy. Rome, when two snakes were seen in his wife's bedroom, and they slid away in different directions. And as he was sitting very close to Pompey in a camp, a hawk settled on his head. He was killed among foragers fighting against Spain, against Sertorius. 58. There's nothing on our guy other than he was consul during that year. And I have to say as much because he was just consul during that year. Okay. Chronography, Phasasis, also that. And on Lepidus, Cicero, Officium, 258. I personally have Officium, or De Officius. I know I do. I don't. Okay. Okay. De Ratio. Cicero. He wrote someone. De Officiis. Okay, what are we looking for? Book 2, line 58. Book 2, line 58. Kaiser. The Generous. Aristotle, 57. Amusement. Okay, 58. Still, we should avoid any suspicion of penurious. Mamercus was a very wealthy man, and his refusal of the aedileship was the cause of his defeat for the consulship. If, therefore, such entertainment is demanded by the people, men of right judgment must at least consent to furnish it, even if they do not like the idea. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we learned that Mamercus lost the consulship. But since we're talking about his consulship, I don't think it was this one. Call me crazy. Uh, 58. Etc. Okay. We don't know when he lost the consulship. So when Broughton says Cicero Officius, I just read you the quote, and you see it in the you see it here. I actually don't know what this word means, but I'm thinking it has something to do with no money, or money's not the cause. Yeah, penuriousness is the quality of being extremely stingy, miserly, or unwilling to spend money. So just hoarding his money. Yeah. Cicero, Cluentia, 99. So because he was stingy in not buying his aedileship, he lost his consulship. But is it the first time or the second time? I don't know. So I have to write, if I don't find out more, I have to write, we don't know when, but according to Cicero, he refused to spend money to buy his aedileship, or aedileship, and as a result, he lost the consulship. Whether it was before or after, hard to say. Who am I looking for? Cicero again. That POS. He has his own section. Cluentio, I'm guessing. Which was 99. So the 99 verse. Now, from my understanding, Latin doesn't have like traditional like sentences and like you have a subject, verb, object, period. It just kind of keeps going. So they kept writing and writing. Who knows if that's true or not. Okay, 99. What of the fact that Staianus was condemned. I forbear to mention him, gentlemen, though I rather think I ought to mention it, that he was condemned for treason. I forbear to read out the evidence against him of trustworthy witnesses who served under this distinguished Mamilius Aemilius as generals, prefects, and military tribunes, whose evidence revealed that it was he who was quaestor. It was he who, as quaestor, was chiefly responsible for exciting the army to mutiny. I even forbear to read out of the evidence which was given of 600,000 sesterces, which he took for services to be rendered as at Safinius's trial, and then as afterwards at Opionicus's trial, quietly keeping the money for himself. So we know that there was a Mamilius. Now, I've never seen a Mamilius named before. So now I have to make a note saying, could it be that Cicero meant Mamericus? Who knows? And what is this? Procluentio. Oratio Procluentio. So, Oratio Procluentio. 99. Again, because it wasn't the full thing, etc. So as you can see, it takes a while, and I don't even know how far I can get. Okay, and then Valerius Maximus 776. I have Valerius Maximus on speed dial. Yep, factorum ac dictorum memorabilium, which is words and deeds, memorable words and deeds, quite literally. Memorable deeds and sayings, yeah. So book 7, chapter 7, and for this, the English translation is fine. Line 8. Oh, line 6. How weighty was the decree of Mamericus Aemilius Lepidus, the consul, Genucius, a Gallus of the Great Mother. What is a Gallus? A Gaul. No. A priest of Magna Mater. So a priest of Magna Mater obtained an edict from the Americus upon receiving an appeal from Sardinius, whose freedman left. Okay, I gotta read this because this whole thing is for him. How weighty was the decree of Americus Aemilius Lepidus, the consul? So we have a decree from our guy. Genucius, a Gallus of the Great Mother, obtained an edict from the urban praetor Gnaeus Orestes that the property of Gnaeus Annus should be restored to him after the praetor had granted him possession of the property according to the will. Mamericus, upon receiving an appeal from Sardinius, whose freedman had left Genucius as his heir, revoked the praetor's decision, saying that Genucius, who had of his own accord allowed himself to be castrated, was not to be reckoned either a man or woman. This was a decree befitting Mamericus, and befitting the princeps senatus, by which he ensured that the tribunals of magistrates should not, under the pretext of a legal claim, be polluted by the obscene presence and scandalous voice of Eunuchus. So, okay, if I understand this, and please tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, you guys don't see. Oh well. Sorry, you guys are just out of luck. So if I understand this correctly, great. I might have to stop it. But if I understand this correctly, there was a priest who got a edict from a praetor saying that he should get his will because he I don't know, he wanted something. However, someone else decided that because he castrated himself willingly, he's not a man. And Amerigo said, "Yeah, don't you gave up your manhood. You don't deserve property." Wow. Jeez. Okay, that I could write because again, Mamerticus was consul. So first things first, we have to write out uh 7.7.6, etc. So now I could write something. Sorry, my body is acting weird. So if you hear any strange noises, apologies. And now, when I write the sources, I only include any mention of the actual people. And maybe some extra stuff. Maybe. Okay, now I could write something. So, proclaim issued a decree to stop a seemingly fraudulent case in which a priest wanted to reclaim property, but the defense argued that since he voluntarily castrated himself, he was no longer a man, and thus forfeited his claim. I don't know how that's important. Okay, now according to Broughton, that's all the sources that talk about him. And as you saw, nothing much happened. Anyway, So that is the process. I'm probably gonna stop here for today, and I am just too tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate you. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm occupied. Anyway, hopefully next time on Wednesday we'll have a much more enduring stream. We'll be playing Alba A Wild Adventure, which we played before, so it shouldn't be that bad. I would stay tuned for that. As you can tell, I'm working on the Gains video and working on other videos, so I'll be editing more videos. So more videos are in the works, just for you guys, because daisuki desu. Watashi wa daisuki desu. But yeah, thank you so much. I've been your host, Spanish Galleon, and as always, Viva Cristo Rey, arriba Hispanidad, adelante hispanos. Adiós, soldados, y vosotros por ustedes.